Welcome to Sherbrooke University's Creation Studio.
Hi, my name is Graham McBain. I've been a huge fan of Battlebots for many years. I've always dreamed of participating in the competition, but lacked the engineering skills required to build a decent bot. So I recruited 7 engineering students from Sherbrooke University to build me a bot. Come on, let's go and see the team.
Let's start with the team captain, Francis Roy. Francis is the project manager and works on the mechanical aspect of the propulsion system. Next, we meet with Maxime Lavictoire. Maxime's responsibility is the development of the weapon's pneumatic components. Here's François-Pierre Blondeau. He's the mad scientist behind the weapon. Is that a new weapon design?
Yeah, but that's a secret.
Now we join Simon Boulet. Simon also works on the weapon's pneumatic components. Next we meet up with Louis-Philippe Laliberté. He's in charge of machining and mechanical design. Now we find Olivier Julien. Olivier is our electronics whiz kid and handles all the advanced system programming. Last but not least, meet Félix Charpentier. Félix is responsible for sponsoring the Facebook page and CAD design.
Hi Battlebot, I'm Francis Roy, team captain and driver for Team XBot. Our goal is to bring to the show a robot who is fast, innovative, and fun to watch. Our team loves challenge and Nix represent this philosophy. We chose a design that goes off the beating track but that can also survive a full match and it's hard to give a good show. The fast and maneuverable side of Nix comes from my background as a motorsport driver. My driving style has always been described as aggressive but not out of control, so I want a robot that allows me to put my driving skill to good use. Nick's main weapon will be a powerful puncher. The main advantage of this rarely used weapon is that, unlike a rotative weapon, we don't have to fight the gyroscopic effect of a spinning mass each time we turn. We also don't have to wait for the weapon to get up to speed. That means we're always ready to hit. We also want Nix to remain functional even if it takes a large amount of damage. Nix will be invertible so it will not get stuck if it gets flipped. It will also have 4 independent propulsion modules, so we can lose 2 modules on opposite side of the bot and still be able to move. Also, the actuator of our primary weapon will be protected inside the robot behind a thick front armor. This allows us to keep a functional primary weapon throughout the fight.
Sherbrooke Racing Team out of Canada.
Always a good team.
We don't have a lot of experience in combat robots, but we do have experience in robotics and mechanical design. We've acquired our experience through several competitions, internships, and personal projects. We know that we must learn quickly in order to design a heavyweight combat robot that is strong enough to compete in Battlebots. For over a year now, we've been designing and testing components to ensure that they will be strong and powerful. The first module is weaponry. We've made a lot of calculations to choose the best combination of pneumatic parts. After selecting the parts, we assembled a safe test bench to validate our calculations. We now know that the chosen components can pack a punch without failing. We also determined that if we preload the piston and use a mechanical trigger instead of the fast-acting valves currently used in most pneumatic combat robots, we can transfer up to 20% more energy to the opponent when we strike. We also selected light, strong, and powerful motors and drives to achieve our goal of speed and control. We then built a safe test bench to validate that the components meet the expected performance and that they can survive more than 3 minutes of extreme use without overheating. We also built small and safe robots to develop the control algorithm and choose some components that will later be used in Nix, our heavyweight robot. Here we have Owlet. It runs a program that allows it to drive in a straight line under full acceleration. And here we have Badbird. It allows us to choose the best controller for a combat robot. It also helps the pilot practice safely while waiting for Nix to be built. We think that Battlebots is the perfect opportunity to make us grow as future engineers. We already learned so much, but there's still a long road ahead. This is why we admire builders like Andrea and Michael Galatli and Will Bales. Their positive energy and willingness to share their knowledge is commendable. Finally, we would like to thank our generous sponsors without whom this project would not be possible.